I'm going to be showing you the new Holland app for the Android and Apple phones called MyShed. I'm going to be showing it to you here on this Android phone. To download it, you're going to go to the Play Store and do a search for, we'll say, New Holland. And here it is. It's called MyShed. And then I'm going to go ahead and install the app. I'll accept the terms. Okay, so now it's installed, and if I go to my home screen, there it is. And first you'll need to create an account. And I'll do this with the browser. Okay, so you're going to sign up with all your information. Okay, so I filled out all the information. And I'll say create customer account. And it's been created. And then after you create an account, you should be able to log into the app. Once you'll get logged into the app, you'll see that there's some different things that you can do here. Down here at the bottom you see that there's the My Models, Call Dealer, Email Dealer, Settings, My Parts List. So the idea of the My Model page is you go and you enter all of your equipment on here so that when you want to go and look up parts, this is where you can have a quick reference. Once you add a model, I'm not too sure how you delete it, but let's say I want to add another model here. Oops. Let's say I want to add a 488 Haybine. And there's a couple different options here. I'm just going to select this basic 488 Haybine and I'll say add. And it's been added to MyShed. Okay, so there it shows up. And if you want to look at the parts for it, you'll just select that. And you can see the different sections here of the Haybine. So let's say I'm looking in the drive shaft. Let's say the front. Okay, so here you get the image of the front PTO. And let's say I want part number 9. Up here you can go from image to detail. So there's part number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's part number 9. I'm not sure what the difference between BSN and ASN is, but let's say I want to add that part. Let's say I want just one of them. So now it says the part's been added. Okay, so now you can see here on my parts list, I have that one part added, and I can delete it if I want. And once you have a parts list, you can email the list to the dealer so that they know what parts that you need. And currently I have no dealer, so let's say I want to select my dealer. There we go. Okay, so please choose a dealer. and I'm not too sure why you can't scroll over here. I just happen to know that that top box is the dealership. So let's say I put in New Holland, Rochester. I'll hit go. Okay, so there's New Holland, Rochester, and I'll select this dealer. And yes, I want to select it. Okay, so now I've selected my dealers, New Holland, Rochester. And if I go back to my app, and I'm going to log out and log back in. Okay, so now that I've added my dealer, now this page looks a little different here. So if I go back to that parts list that I had, and I say email this list to dealer, and you can add a photo to your parts list if you like as well, if you want to enter in a message, and then just click send email, and that parts list will go, in this case, to Corey. Also, if you want to call the dealer, now that I have them on file, I can just call directly from there. And that's the basic idea of how the MyShed works. So in general, it allows you to add the pieces of equipment that you have. You can go through and find the parts for it that you need, and you can create a parts list and email it to the dealer for the parts that you want.